He got his rear hand up. Look at that cross.
Here's the minute bell. Here's where it comes.
Oh, oh,
He fires his head coach since the very beginning. Just on camera.
That face
he starts
sums
like,
it up. Chael
shit.
Sonnen tweeted something, and he was like, Henry should never fire the only guy that's shorter than him.
Huh?
None of you guys have been funny so far.
Are you sure this is alcohol?
Does that kind of paint a bigger picture of what a crazy guy Jon Jones might be?
a little bit.
Dude, and he's so drunk.
And that's such a cool name, too. Trevin Giles. Over here. David, so what's your name, baby? Trevin Giles.
I'm Trevin Giles.
Look at
I'm a David Soul. I need a cracker because I was so tired.
ruin the new year.
Ruined it.
Welcome back to the Casuals MMA Combat Sports Show hosted by very casual fans. My name is Gilbert. That man right there is David So, and officially back in the seat, his throne, with fresh off the ear surgery we've been talking about for the past 2 weeks. They're still healing?
I gotta compress them.
Nick the ear, everybody.
Can't show the new ones. And they're nice, and they're way smaller, too.
You know, someone actually asked me, was like, hey, Nick hasn't been on. Is he really getting ear surgery? And I just tell people, yes.
100%.
You'll see
100%, yes.
You'll see it soon. Don't worry.
Yeah. Should have started with your face first. That would have been great.
What part of my face would you change first?
Everything.
No, you had to pick one. Pick one.
Eyes, lips, nose, ears.
Knees, shoulders, head and toes.
Just this area right here. This
Cheeks.
general region.
Cheeks, teeth, pores.
Well, I'm a little insecure. You want to start the show?
Wait. Actually, you know what? What are you most insecure about in your face? Let's all talk about it. Right now, for me, it's this battle with this pimple on my forehead. That's what I'm insecure about.
Pimples will get me, bro, because you'll feel bad if you have a crazy pimple. Probably.
There it is. Your lisp? Yeah.
Probably.
Race. It's Chinese New Year's, bro. Relax, all right?
Let me.
Lunar New Year.
Lunar New Year.
He's been in Cleveland, guys.
Maybe
all
my
right?
accent will become a word.
I haven't seen Asian people in a really long time, so I'm happy to be here.
You were in Cleveland, right?
Yeah, I was in Cleveland.
The Cleveland white people are very nice, though, huh?
Everyone in Cleveland is actually very nice.
Super nice.
Everyone seems very down to earth. They're down to chat with you.
I feel like when you travel, you find out that the internet kind of portrays like white people as these mean people, and you go out there, they're all pretty nice.
They're very nice.
A majority of them are really nice.
I think it's a very small sect where it gets real racist.
Yeah, I feel like the most racist ones are actually in the most liberal areas.
Oh, 100%.
And also, too, they're not going to do that to you while you're at Rite Aid. You know? Like you.
Oh, they will.
Unless you do something to make them
they
upset.
will, dude.
Unless you're like, you know.
What you need that robot tested for, COVID boy?
I have a cough?
Yeah, all the time, dude. No medicine for you disease.
Yeah.
You disease.
Yeah, dude. Get the fuck out of here with that ching chong cough.
People just don't like approach me because a lot of times they do look at my ears and they get a little nervous. Or they're just like, they do this with their head.
Yeah.
And then
It's like that homeless guy that tried to fight you because of your ears.
Nah, he wasn't homeless.
Oh.
Yeah. He wasn't homeless. He just was a normal tenant on the
Oh.
block.
Normal.
I thought it was a homeless guy.
Normal
dude.
Pasadenian,
It's
dude.
just normal how everything goes.
I'm actually curious. When was the last time someone tried to hurt you guys with an Asian slur? Like, was it like when you were a kid, or has it been recent?
It was during pandemic.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone actually not physically, but really try to like, I'm gonna get you with this.
Yeah, it was in front of the South Pass gym. That guy fucking attacked.
Oh, that dude.
Yeah.
He call you Gook? Which one
no,
did he
no.
go with?
He said something about, I can't remember the story anymore. It was so long ago. Honestly, guys, I'm a little hungry right now. I'm just so hungry.
Dude, this is me 2 weeks ago on my 72-hour fast.
All I'm thinking about is fucking food right now, and I just want a sandwich and a cock in my mouth right now. You know?
Can I say something?
Dude, when your eyes are that close, I'll put that cock in your mouth.
I was listening to the episode last week, and I
Yeah.
didn't know that you and Robin, you guys be consuming marijuana while you guys watch the fights.
Yes. This
What are your
time-
thoughts?
Right now, it looks like you've just consumed some
You
marijuana,
look a
tell you
little
something.
hybrid.
and you can't stop talking about food.
This fight right here, I got a little too high. So there are certain things that I saw that I think didn't happen. So
I want to piggyback off that because sometimes
Get into
watching
it.
fights a little faded is really fun.
it slows things down a little bit.
Yeah, and then
Do
you're
you?
like,
I feel like I've never seen you high. Well, maybe.
but when you're watching something, you do kind of hyper focus on something and then think that something's there, which is really not there.
You know, people who smoke the ganj,
Yeah.
right?
Ganja.
Do you guys also dislike it when it gets towards the end? It becomes very acrid.
Oh, like when you're talking about like from a joint or
from
something?
a blunt. Like it's super, just it burns your throat towards the end. I don't like that. I only
Oh,
like the
yeah,
first,
yeah, yeah.
I only like for the first half of the joint, and I'll throw the rest of it.
Oh, you do. You're like a rich guy.
Oh, is that what it is?
You only smoke
just-
blunts.
then
this guy.
once.
It just
You smoke
burns.
blunts.
Huh?
You smoke blunts.
You smoke
right, brother.
Hey, brother, you smoking a blunt.
You smoke blunts.
Brother, you're trying to do the pipe.
Hey, dude.
brother.
That's bad for your lungs, my boy.
Oh,
it's fun. It's fun.
You know what's also bad for my fucking lungs? Breathing in the same air that you're breathing. Right? You piece of shit. Shut
I'm
your
doing
fucking
mine from
mouth.
my mouth, and you're doing it from your
There's
nose.
a
That's
lot of
different.
things that are bad, all right? Being fat is bad. I consistently am. So let's start with that, okay? And by the way, Mom, I only smoke when I watch UFC fights.
Yeah.
Other than that,
You're getting crossfaded because doesn't it have tobacco in there?
I don't fucking know.
Who's rolling blunts, bro? I can't imagine.
I don't roll blunts. I get pre-rolls. Idiot. I'm
This
rich.
guy is fucking rich.
Which I heard like weed people say it's dumb because they give you the worst weed in there. But I'm not an avid smoker, so I don't care.
If you get high, you get high.
If I get high, I get high.
If you watch Joe Pyfer, you watch him fight in the first 2 rounds, and you think, "Oh, dude, this guy's gonna be world champion." Who's
right.
stopping this fucking guy?
Let's get into this UFC Fight Night. Hermansson versus Pyfer. Nick, you only watched the first 2 rounds, which he was winning.
And I was like, "He's gonna win, dude."
Why did you check out? I'm curious, actually.
I low key fell asleep.
There it is.
It was we got back from Cleveland that night,
it
and I was
is.
watching, and I fucking
Damn, you
crashed.
fell asleep during this fool throwing hammers in the first 2 rounds?
Dude,
How
scary.
tired were you?
I was zonked. But
Haven't heard that word in a while.
Oh. Hey, man.
I've been hanging with my
Open up your
dad.
dick so I can put my foreskin around it.
Bow tie boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Jack Hermansson. He is a vet, the Joker. I'll be honest. Last week I said Joe Pyfer, obviously, because he can punch harder than Francis Ngannou, which was on display for 2 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then round 3, 4, 5, Jack Hermansson stayed locked in, and I would say I was surprised that jabs and leg kicks can win you fights.
absolutely.
I mean, okay, so you guys watched this fight, and if you're like Nick and you only watched the first 2 rounds, you could only assume in the 3rd round he was going to get knocked out.
Yeah.
Joe Pyfer was setting up this hook throughout
Yes.
the whole fight. He was spamming that
about the left hook?
actually. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I think they probably saw something in Jack Hermansson when he tends to defend, especially in his older fights. He shells. And when you shell, got this nice little gap. And then what I loved about what Joe Pyfer was doing in the first 2 rounds, and even actually throughout the fight, was that he was setting up the body to go straight to the head. The issue that he had in the later round was that he set up to the body, was going to the head, and when it wouldn't work, he wouldn't finish that combination with another strike.
That's it.
And every time, bop, bop, and he would just stop. It's like, dude, Hermansson knows that that's your go-to move now. If he would have just entered with another strike, and maybe he could have penetrated, which I was surprised he didn't actually wrestle in the first 2 rounds.
You talking about Hermansson?
No, Joe Pyfer. Because Pyfer was piecing him up, and it kind of left him open because he had him going backwards.
Yeah.
So I thought that he was going to end up shooting, and then just give him something to think about because he talks about himself as he's this great MMA fighter, which he's dope.
Yeah.
He's great, yeah.
I just didn't see a lot of MMA on his part, except towards the end when he was using it as a last-ditch effort, which by that time he was already exhausted.
late.
He should have used that wrestling in the beginning to give him something to think about because if he could, those hooks that he was throwing would have landed a lot more flush.
The thing about it too is like in the first 2 rounds, from my only knowledge of this fight,
Before you zonked out.
yeah, before I
loser.
zonked out, it's like in my head, if I'm Pyfer's corner, I'm like, yeah, let's just keep doing
Spamming
that. Like this guy's gonna go away eventually, and sometimes Hermansson, he gets in these crazy scrambles where I'm like, I don't want no part in that. I don't know if Pyfer's like a good submission guy.
He's a good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler, right? So it's like he may not feel comfortable putting that dude on his back.
Yeah.
Was there any other? It seems like there was no other takedowns, right? 0 for 3. Was that round 3?
Yeah, that was...
Hermansson got a takedown.
He only got 1 takedown the whole fight.
at the last round.
Oh, okay, got it.
And that was because Pyfer was exhausted,
Yeah.
right? So, I mean, this is kind of where you see the veteran comes in and he teaches the young buck what it's about, right?
Because the pacing is so important.
Yeah.
Especially in a 5-round fight.
And one of those things that you kind of know about Hermansson is that his cardio is amazing. He's a 5-round fighter and he paces himself really well.
And he's durable as hell.
just really, I mean, he was eating those hooks.
Yeah.
And even if it was on the guard, he got rocked a couple times. He just came right back.
I don't understand how he won. He came back.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Like it's such a crazy flip turn of events.
You saw him wobble a couple times in those first 2 rounds too, and then Pyfer was just putting it on him, just these
Heavy,
large,
dude.
swinging
Heavy.
hooks, and then even when Pyfer would hit him with his jabs, you could see Hermansson's head move back. So it just that third round really went to show like how Hermansson's veteran status came to play, right? And I don't know if it was their tactic to kind of wear Pyfer out a little bit to see if he was really game in the 3rd and 4th and 5th round, because if that was their plan, it worked out perfectly because Pyfer got exhausted. He got tired.
Yeah, dude. I feel like Hermansson, that was kind of, it had to be the strategy. Because it's like, what, he's done a couple Apex UFC Fight Nights main events, so he's done 5 rounds like a bunch of times. This is Pyfer's first time in a 5-rounder, so... Yeah.
And
dude,
you know
he's
what?
Exhausted.
When you see him even in the later rounds when he was losing, he had great moments too. Because Pyfer actually, like that was the hard part for me, right? Like I'm trying to nitpick what Pyfer did wrong, but he actually did a lot of things right more than he did wrong. Because even in the later rounds, you could even hear the commentary. Hey, Pyfer, keep going to the body. Guess what he was doing? He was throwing his right hook to the other side. He was hitting with straight crosses to the body.
Yeah.
Just Hermansson would just kept eating him.
Yeah.
So what do you do? And I think mentally, Pyfer also got exhausted as well because he's hitting him with his best shots, and he's supposed to be the guy that has the strongest hit in the UFC, and Hermansson wouldn't go down. So I think mentally he got fucked.
Yeah, and I was surprised how quick Hermansson's hands were.
Yeah,
I was like, how does he have the speed advantage? This is wild.
Yeah. In the beginning, Pyfer had the speed advantage.
Yeah.
Super wiry. He's so awkward, Hermansson.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get a read on guys like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the next plan would be for Pyfer because I didn't think he did too many things wrong. Like he was setting up these hits, he was cracking him hard, hitting him towards the body. I mean, I guess the other thing would be for him to kind of maybe not go in so hard on a 5-round fight.
Dude, put him on Chris Curtis.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chris
There you go.
Curtis. That'd be a good fight.
Yeah, man, the UFC was clearly trying to set him up to get be put in the top 15 by beating Jack, and it didn't happen. So
Yeah.
we'll see what he does next.
He's going to have to go back. And I think really, if I could say something, maybe is that his tactic of trying to get Jack Hermansson out in the first 2 rounds probably wasn't smart, right? Maybe do what you do, throw these big shots, set it up a little bit in the beginning, maybe try to do some wrestling. And then towards the 4th and 5th round, the championship rounds, hammer him in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Jack Hermansson, the gatekeeper, but it's like, bro, if you can't get past him,
I mean, he beat the shit out of Pyfer.
he really did.
But honestly, I did think it was a pretty fast jump up for Pyfer,
Oh, for sure.
right? Like
Yeah.
Hermansson's no joke, and he's top 12, right? I think he's number 12
Yeah, yeah.
ranking.
Yeah.
I thought he was in the top 10 still.
And
but
Hermansson, he actually is getting better, which is weird. You know?
it's just the time in the octagon, right? It's like how many 5 rounds? Remember he fought Roman Dolidze?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then he was in a fucking calf slicer, which was awful. It's a very painful submission. And like the whole time he's battling out with Roman Dolidze, taking a beating. So maybe his durability is just getting him to the top.
He's strong. He's
Yeah.
smart too. He's also a very smart fighter. You know,
Those Norwegians, dude.
dude, Chris Curtis, he could complain as much as he wants. He fought a perfect fight against him.
Yeah.
So,
Co-main event, our boy Dan 50K Ige beat my pick, Andre Touchy Fili. I was hoping Touchy Fili would, get on the
told
win
y'all.
column, but
told y'all it was gonna happen. How I said it was gonna happen. It happened the way I said it won't happen.
What'd you call it?
did.
What was it
I
called?
said he gonna knock his ass out.
He called- he said death by right hand.
Andre Fili's scary too, man. Oh,
Dude, just a step through overhand, dude.
off the jab too.
Yeah.
He threw like a touch jab, stepped over it. Bang.
I mean, it was like, Andre Fili too, he looked great in the fight.
Yeah.
He actually looked.
He's got a great jab, but it was like that one time he threw the jab, he was a little too close, a little too soft, wasn't, as Barry Robinson would say, not physical enough.
Yes, that's
And
what I was
that's what
thinking
happens.
about too. Because when I was watching the slow, I actually didn't know what was happening because
high
I
as
just saw him
fuck.
just die.
Yeah, who collapsed?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what the fuck just happened?
Oh,
But like
God.
he's in that range. He's in Dan Ige's range, and
Andre
such
Fili was doing a great job too. He was staying on the outside. He's he was long and very fast. And the way Andre Fili was like trying to get into his entries, he was taking a lot of angles. He looked great.
yeah.
But then
check left.
what Dan
He was giving Dan
said-
Ige a hard time.
Yeah, Dan Ige said, he was like, you know what? In these sparring sessions, I lose a lot because I'm not unloading on people, but it's different when you're in this octagon. I don't have to pull back.
Yep.
And that's kind of what Andre Fili found out because they're actually buddies and they spar together. And
Do they
stuff like
really?
that. Yeah. So
Dan Ige trains at Alpha.
They sparred and trained together, and Andre Fili too was. I think he was a last minute replacement, wasn't he?
They were talking. They were talking about it at the end. He was like, "Sorry, man, I don't want to fight you." Blah blah.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the hard part about the fight game, right? It's like sometimes you have to fight these guys that you don't want to fight.
And that's the whole Coach Barry Robinson thing. The whole Coach Barry Robinson thing.
Hey, have you eaten or drank any water today?
I've drinking some water.
Can we get this guy some crackers or something?
He knows some saltines.
Yeah,
right.
Dude. You need some fruit snacks.
Not even that bad, guys.
He's like, fifth K, Ige. What the fuck are you saying?
But Andre Fili, he kind of had that lazy jab. He stuck his arm out and not enough control, as Coach Barry Robinson would say, because either he's going to throw that jab and stick it, control airtime, or I thought he was actually trying to post against him, like maybe post real quick, because it was kind of that floating jab. And he didn't really stick it. So it kind of he just mushed his face into it and threw that overhand. And it was nothing. So it's like either if you're going to throw that control, post hard, or do nothing with it.
Yeah, man.
That was a good read by Dan Ige.
Yeah, dude, it was so fucking fast.
It's just classic shorter fighter against tall fighter. What do you do? Step in, throw the overhand over the jab.
And he got those Mickey Mouse hands too.
Bro, Dan Ige.
Is he not ranked?
Dan Ige? He's top. No, 45.
45.
He was in the top 10.
Yeah.
He was.
Well, he had a big losing streak that kind of brought him a little bit down.
The Josh Emmett one kind of fucked him over.
Well, he won he won that fight. I don't give a fuck.
There was a couple that Dan Ige kind of got the wrong side of the decision.
Yeah, he needs to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more young Christian men in the top 10, brother.
Dude. I want you to pray with fucking that hillbilly.
Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
Dan Eagle's like, I want to pray right now, dude.
Yeah, you could tell he just wanted to get out the octagon. He's like, pray with me, pray with me, pray with me, pray with me.
He's like, chill, dog.
That's hard, bro. That's hard.
Chill.
Yeah, get the weed out of your mouth, you fucking hillbilly.
Oh, dude, Dan Ige was on a stretch
Beat
before.
a lot of good guys.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, Calvin Kattar kind of pieced his ass up.
Damn. All right, let's move over to the next fight. I enjoyed this fight thoroughly. What the hell is this? It is Ihor Petrosyan versus Robert. Huh? Dude, first of all, first round, 4 minutes of just nothing, because
that's how it goes sometimes.
Poker eye, take a ball shot. Which one would you guys rather?
Ball shot all day.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Eyes are the worst.
Eyes are the worst.
It's the scariest, dog. Like if you get just a little bit of a finger in there, you feel like, and it could be a small little poke. It's not as bad as some of the UFC fights, but it still feels like you're gonna lose the eye every single time.
Yeah, but Ihor, man, after that first round, dude was fighting like a guy we'll talk about later, but his boxing was so relaxed and chill. He's doing like fucking Street Fighter leg sweeps and stuff. This guy was so confident.
He fucked that one up, but it was still cool.
It was still cool.
It was
he tried it though.
I'm still waiting for those guys to land that little spinning heel kick.
This middleweight division is getting better and better right now.
It's fun.
Like,
it's really fun.
Everybody in the middleweight is becoming, I don't know, they're a lot more well-rounded. They're really explosive. They're really smart. Like, I gotta say, man, I think the middleweight division is gonna be the next one up.
Yeah, for sure.
It's coming in hot, dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, who's that guy that beat the Luce last week? That guy was fun. Like, I was like, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, Imavov, dude.
I was like, this middleweight division is amazing.
Handsome French fuck.
Dagestani French guy.
Yep.
Crazy.
That doesn't wrestle.
Yeah. Kickboxing guy.
But yeah, Ihor looked great. I don't even know if he's ranked yet, but
he knocked out Shogun. He retired Shogun.
Yeah,
remember?
That's right.
That was not a good matchup.
Yeah, why'd they do that?
I don't know why they did that to Shogun. They could have gave him somebody else.
But they do love giving him the top new contenders, I guess.
Ihor, fucking Mexican.
What'd you think about Brad Tavares fight?
Dog, that was a banger, bro.
That was Gregory Rodrigues, man.
His body and his face are confused for sure.
How old is Gregory Rodrigues?
Everyone says he's 32.
He's younger than me. He's 31.
Oh, really?
Bro, this dude,
What happened to his face?
his face didn't get the HGH.
It's melting.
Just the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. His fucking face is legit melting.
But dude, this guy I didn't realize was a jiu-jitsu champion. But his hands and his strength were wild.
Honestly, like when you watch this fight, even in that first round, like Brad Tavares did something really cool, which I thought was dope, which you don't see a lot of big people move like this. He was going up against the cage. He waited for Gregory to throw, took the angle, and bink, hit him with the cross. And I thought that Brad Tavares, I was like, dude, Brad Tavares looks good right now.
Yeah.
And then,
he had really good moments.
Gregory, though, I mean, like I said, it's MMA, baby. He started mixing it up, and it caused a lot of trouble for Brad. He started pushing him up against the cage. He started going for the legs, the doubles, the takedowns. And, you know, Brad, obviously, amazing takedown defense, did great. But, you know, like everybody says, you just got to give somebody more to think about. Yeah. And Brad Tavares, on paper, is supposed to be better with the hands. I don't know who the fuck Gregory's been training with, but, bro, that jab, clean.
Gregory's kind of a knockout artist.
He feels like a dark horse in the division to me. It's like so
He's a problem, dude.
I think he got KO'd recently, and that's why he kind of...
His hands. He was so good. His boxing was so good. And, bro, he throws hard. Holy shit, he throws hard.
He feels like it's, I would say, the same feel as like a Pyfer throwing.
Hey,
shots.
put Pyfer against this. I think.
Ooh, yeah, Peirera, bro. That was the fight. I remember that was a crazy KO.
But this,
because Peirera is a beast. But yeah, he's had some tough fights.
I think he's 6-2 in the UFC, which is very good.
Oh, he lost against Petrosyan.
Mm-hmm. Which I believe he was on this card as well. Hey, he beat the turtle.
That doesn't count, dude.
You know, I was thinking about this today. I saw another.
Doesn't count.
There's another Asian ball guy I saw today in the streets, and I was like,
here or Cleveland?
No, out here. And I just was thinking, I was like, a lot of Asian guys, when they shave their heads, a lot of them look like turtles.
Yeah,
is that true?
I think that's racist, and it's Chinese New Year, and I need you to take that back right now.
Look, if I shave my head right now, bald, I'd look like a turtle.
Well, you guys should look up an image of this long neck turtle, and that's what this fool looks like. Look it up, guys. He looks exactly like that.
Oh, shit.
I probably do. David's pretty spot on most of the time.
Brad Tavares, man. I like him, though. I'll always love Brad Tavares, and I thought he looked great. It's just, you know, Gregory outworked him. It's just like the power difference, too, was insane.
It was
Brad hits
wild.
hard.
But also, like to your point about 185, there's no easy fights.
Yeah.
Like, look at Brad Tavares has fought who's who in 185.
Everybody.
And then you look on that fight card, you look at Leo Vieira, who's a world champion jiu-jitsu guy, and then Armen Petrosyan, who's a world champ, like kickboxer. Mm-hmm. So it's like pick your poison. Wherever you go, it's tough matchups.
That's crazy. You just mentioned those guys who are amazing, and they're not even on this
Exactly.
list.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
And then think about the younger guys coming up. Like, it's going to be 185, 170. It's going to be interesting to watch.
Our boy Michael Johnson versus Darius, the Karate Flowers. Michael Johnson got his win back. You were right, David.
Shout out to Michael Johnson, man. I always believed in him. He's the guy that could beat Alex Pereira, but then lose to fucking some nobody. This is like his record don't make no sense.
It's really confusing.
I like his new hair, though.
Bro, I mean, at what point do you call it quits, though? Like, do you leave on this, like, high? Because does he have another run at him? He's like,
how old
38?
Nah, he's a seasoned fighter, bro. He's going to fight till the wheels fall off.
I think Michael Johnson still got it, especially after that performance. He still got it.
Bro, his hands are crazy. He has some of the fastest hands in the UFC.
He was supposed to be the next one, you know?
I think that Khabib fight fucked him up.
Mentally, it fucked him up for sure.
Bro, how do you move forward like that, man? That's just a tough pill to
The
swallow.
Justin Gaethje knockout the fight was crazy, and he was beating the shit out of Justin Gaethje too.
Dude, that's tough, though, losing to Clay Guida.
And then Josh Emmett, bro.
I don't even know why he lost to Clay Guida. There's something wrong with him mentally. He should never lose to Clay Guida. Not disrespecting Clay Guida.
Yeah, but
he's older.
Yeah.
You know.
And skill for skill.
Michael
Johnson's better.
got it.
Yeah, we're like, you could beat him in these areas.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think that. I know we talked about this last week, but man, beating Dustin Poirier.
He knocked him out too, didn't he?
That's first round.
Yeah.
That's fucking nuts.
All right.
Okay. And then obviously, yeah, if you're a jacked Brazilian that does jiu-jitsu, I never want to talk to you or fight you ever. That was terrifying.
Yeah, well, let me tell you something here. Patrick.T.Riley, dude, on the right, dude. That's Patrick Riley.
Armenian Riley. Patrick Armenian Riley.
Patrick Riley, dude, on the right. Straight up. When I saw this, I was like, what the fuck is Pat doing there?
Dude, Patrick.
Tell me that doesn't look like fucking Pat, dog.
Far away, it does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Straight up Pat, dude.
That is Patrick
my
T. Riley.
God.
If you're just listening, just look up Patrick T. Riley, comedian. That's him.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, we got to talk about this real quick. Trevin Giles versus Carlos Pratis.
I didn't watch any of the prelims. So
Oh, you don't
Yo.
watch any of the prelims?
not this card.
Okay, Trevin Giles. This motherfucker, he has
Look at this,
missiles in his hands.
look at this motherfucker, dude.
Yeah. Wrong black dude.
Yeah,
Get up, this guy's name's sick.
yeah.
We're talking about Trevin Giles.
We'll just focus on him.
Carlos.
And that's such a cool name too. Trevin Giles.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cool.
That's a type.
I'm over here fucking David. So
Davis.
Trevin Giles. That's fucking slick as fuck. What's your name, baby? Trevin Giles.
Yeah, Trevin Giles.
I'm Trevin Giles.
Look at that. That's that Trevin Giles voice, dude.
Oh, I'm a David Soul. It was so.
Make that face. I gotta make that face.
I need a cracker because I was so tired.
Happy Runa New Year.
Ruin their New Year.
I'm a rookie cat meow meow.
What's up, it's Trevin Giles. Y'all being racist. What happened? You just KO him? Big time?
It just was a bad. Trevin Giles was just unloading these nuclear bombs.
Was he
Carlos
unloading
Pretzels.
like Usher at the halftime
Yeah.
show?
Should we just talk about the Super Bowl?
All right, first of all, I got to get your guys' take. If you're Swizz Beats, are you challenging fucking Usher to a fight? Or are you guys cool with that?
Hey,
Put Mariel in that position in a red dress with
Hey,
Usher.
let me tell you this right now. The internet people, y'all are R-word, dude.
Yeah.
Y'all are so R-word,
Yeah,
man.
ridiculous.
In the original music video, they fucking kissed,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
This is a way step down from that. The song is called My Boo. They're supposed to, it's a part of the performance.
Yeah, and that's
all.
her boo is Swiss Beats, my guy.
Ooh!
Yeah.
Hey, you look like Swiss Beats. Shut up.
That's why I'm on his team. Us motherfuckers can't compete with Usher, dude.
Honestly, Swizz Beats can't compete with Usher, so that kind of
What are you talking about, bro? Swizzy is the man.
Could he have done a halftime show like that?
Not a halftime show, but
Can he sing it my way? No.
no one's talking.
In your face, dude.
Damn, I think I just got.
My way.
That was a 10-8 round.
2 rounds. To fucking
Hey,
better
watch
pull it
this.
off in the
10-7.
third round.
Name 5 Swizz Beats songs.
Check it. Swizzy.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
K.O. K.O., dude.
I like
bet
his
you can,
songs.
I bet you can name every Usher
Rubber
song.
Band Man with T.I. Remember that song?
It's all featured songs.
I don't know if he produced that or not.
A legendary producer, legendary performer. And what Usher said when he went up there and he started sniffing her neck, he goes, I don't need your beats. Look at that. Yeah, fuck your beats, Wiz.
I don't need your beats.
I like Swizzy, dude.
That was probably my top favorite Super Bowl performance of all
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
That was a good one.
Hey,
You see Lil Jon, dude?
Dude, he
Bro.
looked great. Hey, you
all
also see
jacked.
Jermaine Dupri going to school for the first day?
People were ripping.
Was
on his
it?
outfit.
Or was it CeeLo Green?
Oh, was it CeeLo or was it Jermaine Dupri?
Why was
said-
he dressed like Matilda?
Someone said he looked like a pilgrim.
I wanted to put a lollipop in his hand so bad. Why the fuck did he come out like that?
And also the capris to the sock. It
was
made
weird.
him look like he was 5 foot tall.
Also, Jermaine, you got to have dreads to be Jermaine
he
Dupri.
kind of looked like Beetlejuice.
It's my first day of school. Like, what the fuck was that? And then Lil Jon looks great.
Dude, he's
Luda
jacked.
looks great.
But someone said when you take off his sunglasses, he looks 75.
Oh, okay.
But his
Really?
body, though, 22.
I don't know what he looks like without his sunglasses.
Yeah, I actually don't know what his eye. I don't even know if he has eyes.
Yeah, there's just
This whole time he's blind.
Yeah.
All right. Did you guys see any of these fights, though?
All right, let's talk about fight news.
All right. No, but let's talk about Loma. Let's
Bro,
talk about
she was
Jason
sick.
Chen.
Oh yeah,
That's
dude.
weird.
Jason Chen. Hey, she's sick.
Legit Muay Thai and MMA. I'm excited because
This is what I love.
this is what we're gonna start to see.
What now, One FC?
Well, I think the fights are going to be on the clinch, like against the wall, like the cage wall wrestling stuff, but with Muay Thai clinch and more damages.
Hey, something about
damaging
this girl,
strikes.
dude. Her Muay Thai is so fucking good,
I
dude.
saw some highlights.
She's where she's supposed to be, and she's where she's not supposed to be at the same time every time. I don't even know what that means. She's in there, she's out. She's in and out, in and out, in and out. Closing the distance was amazing, dude.
She's
And
high level.
by the way, reach disadvantage like a motherfucker. But dude, you want to talk about her timing and placement? So fucking
She controls the fight everywhere. Like when she was against the cage and her
Clinch game?
plum,
Just some highlights.
Like,
but
dude.
Look at her. Look at her.
But
She's fighting other girls.
that's going to be the next level of like stopping these high level wrestlers. I think is like if you could develop good wall wrestling with
Bro, her
Muay Thai
game.
clinch,
And her bras coming.
Like-
That's wild.
Look at this.
and if you're down to fight like this, ooh,
Oh, I'm Lady Boy.
lady boy,
Yeah.
Yeah, Pete.
Jason Chen, dude.
she's so scary.
What's her grappling, though? That's the question.
Her defense
Well,
is great.
They can't take her down.
Yeah.
She gets you in a
She actually got it. She actually got a takedown in the fight against old girl.
dude, and this dissuades you from shooting.
Yep.
This dissuades you from putting this girl in a cage because she can't do that.
Yeah.
She's eating knees. She can't get her
Oy.
arms on the inside to shoot. So if she tries to shoot, her head's controlled.
You know what I loved about her too? Like whenever she would enter and the person would move out of the way, she would always end her combos with a kick, or when she pulled off from the clinch, she ended it with a kick. And they were just like, where the fuck? She's nonstop.
And then you think about like all Muay Thai fighters, like legit pedigree of Muay Thai. That's how they fight. They're striking into the clinch, they're striking out of the clinch.
Yeah.
And you don't really see that in high level MMA these days. So I'm excited to see more Thai guys come into the UFC.
And to show them what's up.
Yeah, because now they're gonna have to compete under those rules and use those skill sets. It's like, dude, these are nightmares.
I mean, for example, look at how great Rod Tang looked, even against Mighty Mouse. Even in that MMA round, he looked pretty. It's Mighty Mouse.
He held his own.
Wider stance, but still powerful.
And at that point, everyone was expecting Mighty Mouse to just completely have his way with him. But he put up a good fight.
Yeah.
You know?
Look at this, dude. Those knees just constant.
And she trains at Bang Tao Muay Thai.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bang
bro.
Tao.
This is going to be exciting.
Tao.
I'm glad we talked about her.
Oh, she's amazing. I want to watch her fight all the time.
Yeah.
You know, when this is what I'm saying when people talk about, women's MMA is not exciting. I was like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
These girls are amazing.
Put her with Molly the Meatball.
Oh, man.
Ooh, that would be kind of interesting.
Hey, she responded to you.
Oh,
Did she?
Yeah, she said, thanks, lad.
Oh,
See your message.
yeah, let's
You didn't
go.
say anything back to
hey,
her.
I'm
dude.
married, but hit me up in my DMs. Dude.
You got those traps
Hey,
now.
meatball Molly, check out my meatballs. Yeah, I mean, they're really
She
tight.
did look so good in her. And
She really did.
I was impressed.
Physically, technically, the whole
Hey,
thing.
you see the fucking eye of the tiger in her eye?
Dog.
dude? That's the fighter that we want to see.
The eye of the scouser.
the eye of the
Can of beans and toast.
All right, let's get into some fight news. Jon Jones says he turned down UFC 300 headliner future fight against Tom Aspinall, not off the table. So
Yeah.
it seems like the UFC is scrambling for this UFC 300 because it seems like you ain't getting Jon Jones.
Jon Jones tore his titty. I think it's not a smart move for him to come back so soon.
No.
But there were people saying that they saw this guy wrestling with some rugby players.
Oh, I did see that too.
And people are like, bro, do you have a torn pec or not?
I'm pretty sure he does. I'm pretty sure he does. He has the best doctors, the best physicians, and he's pretty good about the healing process. So I'm pretty sure he feels decent enough to wrestle. But in terms of him getting back into a fight, I don't want to see it yet. I think you take a little more time off. It didn't happen that long ago.
You know how Dana White keeps saying that he has something booked? Do you guys really think he has something booked?
He said there's 2 more fights to announce.
Conor McGregor, dude.
No, I think Conor McGregor is slapping the wrist, unless they're faking it. Because Conor said he was going to fight in June for International Fight Week, and Dana shut that down on live TV and said, we're still working it out.
Oh, God.
So I think Conor's not going to fight this year.
Conor is no longer a fighter. He's a social media man, dude. Ooh.
You just burned him, dude.
Yo, get this guy some carbs and some protein, because that was his weakest.
Yes, in your face.
This guy does social media. Yeah!
in your face, guy. All you do, you Twitter thumb boy.
But yeah, speaking of Jon Jones, I don't know if you saw this, but Jon Jones was in LA, obviously for UFC Anaheim, I think just hanging out here.
This was such an odd video.
I didn't even watch
fuck is
it. I
this?
just saw some. Jon Jones was he's here in LA. He went to a small ass comedy club. I think it's called Deaf Noodle
Look,
something.
this is where it's at.
It's a club in Hollywood. It's like one of these places, and
Well-
he's drunk.
And he's talking to the comedian, and the whole time the comedian is trying to figure out, how did you get here? Like, why are you in this audience?
Also,
right now?
Jon Jones, why are you going to this? I mean,
Not the Comedy Store, not the
Yeah.
Improv.
why he
Hey, but
stumbled in
can I
here?
can I tell you though? Does that kind of paint a bigger picture of what a crazy guy Jon Jones might
A
be?
little bit.
Like, who just walks into this open mic?
And yo,
Oh, that's what it is. It's an open mic.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
And how are you going to heckle people at an open mic? These are just comics trying to work new things.
Dude, and he's so drunk.
He's drunk out of his
Also,
mind.
Bro, play a clip for David.
How fucking unfair is that for this guy? He can't roast Jon Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
Me.
Thanks, Ian, for bringing me up before arriving up the
You hear him?
That is his voice. That is him.
Listen, turn up.
So wait, you're an audience member, right? Are you a little drunk?
He's drunk.
I assume.
Un poquito.
Un poquito.
He's speaking Spanish.
He's
drunk.
I want her shit. I want a good white joke. Like, I want.
Oh, he's
I want a white-
drunk.
Bro, he's plastered.
I'll do a rebuttal to
It's
Ian.
been so
I'm a
many
good white
years. I
Joe.
want my friends to give me water.
This is, I can't watch
Isn't that
it.
uncomfortable?
No, listen, keep listening. Just a little bit.
God, Nick.
It's 5 minutes.
Just a little bit.
I was saying, guys, give it to him for a good black joke.
Right now.
He sounds like me.
Sounds like you
Without
on a fast.
How did you actually stumble upon this place? Are you just blackout drunk?
Well, my kidney over here is just.
This is so bad.
This is bad, right?
Resource of everything that's.
Oh my God, he's definitely not fighting anytime soon.
Alcohol, or is it...
Bro.
I mean, honestly, at that point,
Yeah, and at UFC 300.
I would be scared out of my mind because if I make a joke and he gets into drunk rage, who the fuck is going
Who's
to
going to stop him?
No one. You're dying on
2
camera.
steps, he's on that stage. 2 steps.
Kill somebody. But then again, knowing myself, I'm definitely going to make fun of him. 100%. I would definitely do the pregnant woman crashing into a car joke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I would have him attack me, and then I would sue him, and then after that, I would walk away just rich.
That's probably the best thing
Man,
to
you
do.
just like play this out of your head.
We got to find
Podcast up. Hey, guys. And I'm like in a stretcher like this. Yeah, in your face, Jon Jones, you pussy.
How about we plan a honeypot for Jon Jones right now? I think we can get David in the Comedy Club this weekend.
Yeah. Oh, because he's here. Yeah. Anaheim.
He's here, right?
Hey.
Honeypot
See
then.
you at the Haha in North Hollywood.
You're also fat now too, fatty.
That was a good black joke.
In your face, fat boy. He's like, wait, am I drunk or are you drunk? That was both of us.
Okay, so the sad side to this is this dude is wilding out still.
But maybe that's what he likes to do. Maybe that's
But I get, but like next thing you know, this guy's beating up people at comedy clubs, and we don't get our Stipe fight.
He is somebody who is, which I've we've heard this so many times. He has self-destructive behaviors. I think when his life gets really, really good, he has to destroy it. It's just in him. He can't help it. It's almost like he has, what do you call that shit? The thing was the survivor's guilt, or what do you call that fucking thing? You know what I mean? Where you have the thing or the thing, man. Hey guys, so you know white Joe. No, it's that thing where you feel hey, let's move on, guys.
I think survivor's guilt's good.
Yeah.
I get it.
Why you putting food up there, bitch? Don't put up food.
CarnivoreSnacks.com. Just building up the UFC 300, we got to get some updates. Ariel was talking about some potential matchups from what he's hearing right now that could make sense because everyone knows that like Conor's out, Jon is out, no one wants to fight Tom Aspinall, so Stipe is waiting for Jon. Like, what's a big enough main event? He kind of threw out the ideas. This is really what the UFC is working with, which is Leon Edwards versus Khamzat Chimaev, Edwards versus Muhammad, which I don't think is big enough. Adesanya versus Dricus, even though Dricus just fought a month ago, and Khamzat versus Dricus.
I don't care about any of those right now.
I know, but that's what. And even then, Khamzat just came out today and said, "I'm not going to fight during Ramadan." Which
Yeah,
is
how can you? You're not eating.
You're on Ramadan.
Yeah, I'm on Ramadan right now, dude.
No Korean Ramadan.
Yeah, inshallah.
Inshallah,
all
bro.
right. Are you nuts? You're not eating anything until like what? At what time?
At night. Yeah, so it's like
Sundown.
And then, so I guess looking at this and even the potential matchups, this was like yesterday that could happen. They're kind of not the best matchups for UFC 300.
Yeah, like I mean, if Conor's not going to fight, then I don't know who's going to say this because I really don't believe Khamzat deserves to fight for the belt. Right? He's all over the place.
Do you think Muhammad, Bilal, and Leon is anything?
I mean, that's not UFC 300 worthy, but
it's a great fight.
He does deserve it. I mean,
Yeah.
I think Bilal does deserve a title shot. He's been fucking winning nonstop. Give him a fucking chance, please.
I think they should do that. Because at this point, I don't really care about how big the fight is.
The card is
if
amazing.
it doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I feel about the Justin Gaethje Max Holloway fight. I feel like they're putting together a fight for the sake of a fight. I don't know, like just to have like a headline
For the
like,
300,
like
yeah.
like for shock value. Because in reality, it's like it doesn't really do anything for. Well, it depends on how you're looking at the sport, right? But for Leon and Bilal, it's like Bilal. He obviously doesn't draw big numbers, so to speak, but he's the rightful dude at 170. Like he should be fighting for the title.
And look, man, he pieced up fucking Colby Covington like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He did a great job on the rematch against Usman, and he fucking knocked him out. And these are like two of the kings in welterweight, right?
Yeah.
It's not somebody, do they kind of deserve it? No, we're talking about the two top fighters, and he demolished them.
Yeah.
Leon gets what he wants, and he hasn't lost in 4,000 years.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think the Dana White and the UFC kind of fucked up by announcing so many of these fights so early on before.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
They blew the load because honestly, I would have been happy with some of the stuff on there as the main event. But now this makes me believe. I think what they're doing, because no one's talking about it, is Tom Aspinall, Alex Pereira.
That'd be crazy.
Wow.
I think that might be one of them.
Might be the possibility.
Tom Aspinall did just put out that they have mutual friends, and Alex is not moving up weight class. So
I also think Pereira might be in the
Pereira
mix.
Izzy. Pereira Izzy, maybe not Drickus.
Izzy's not ready. He says. I think he said he's not ready.
We'll see. It's interesting how this is playing out because we're getting really close, and it's kind of like
I think they don't have anything.
they don't.
Yeah. Well, what's Connor's deal though? Like, why does he not want to fight?
Part of me feels like Connor's gonna fight, and I just feel like all this is just bullshit.
Lies. It's just
Yeah,
like
because-
Dana's really like not all
Because
for it
every
right
time,
now.
I think it's just like, I won't fight till August. I won't fight till June. I want to fight in January. Like, you hear so many different things where it feels like, is this all a publicity stunt?
I don't understand. I guess maybe it's because I'm a simpleton. I don't know what would motivate somebody after you achieve so much and then you make so much money. What's your motivating factor, right? That's in a combat sport anyways, right? Because I could see when somebody makes money, all this other stuff, their goals can be, I want to raise my family. I want to be live a simple life. I get that. But what would get this guy to go back into the octagon?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
what's the point?
I think he's just looking for ridiculous money that the UFC's like, stop, dude. We don't need you anymore.
I think it's just fighters being fighters, man. Like, they're going to always want to go back to... It's so hard for them to get away from the sport. And because so much of Connor's identity is wrapped into the sport too, right?
Yeah.
And I think in his mind, he just might be like, just give me another knock. Like, I can still do this shit.
I just really don't care to watch him fight anymore, though.
This is the first time I kind of.
But
don't
and
care.
if-
This is the first time in a while.
But it's because we the last couple fights that we've seen is him looking like shit.
Yeah.
Like the Dustin Poirier fight, we're like, this isn't, I don't know who this guy is. This isn't Conor McGregor that we all fell in love with.
Loves his hands.
So now it's like, if he could show that he's on a different level or he's improved, then I think it'll be interesting. But I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know if he's been in the lab the way he should be if you're going to fight for a fucking world title eventually.
I don't know. He's a movie star now. He's a social media guy.
Oh, did you guys see the trailer for Roadhouse?
Honestly, kind of liked it.
It was kind of fire.
Kind of liked it.
And you know who's the star of the fucking show? It's Conor McGregor.
Dude,
Yeah.
Conor McGregor just played himself.
He's playing a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Just walks in.
What you gonna do?
yeah, bro. And I'm like, that's the best villain of all time. He should be in every action movie.
Yeah, why don't you just suck his dick when you see him, huh?
I might.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
I could hear the fucking dick hitting your throat from here, dude.
I might.
And it's in my earphones. It's very disturbing.
I can see that log turtleneck going
Yeah.
Do I have a tiger
Jesus
tatted on my
Christ.
chest? Yeah, I might.
on my lower back. Okay, I want to get into this. Henry Cejudo fighting this week as well, which is
Oh, is he?
yeah.
Bro, crazy.
Is that crazy? I didn't even know he was. But Henry
Versus
Cejudo,
Marab.
Marab Dishkovskis?
Oh yeah, we'll make our picks. But Henry, a lot of people, he's getting a lot of backlash online. I want to get your guys' take. Henry fired his head. I'll play the clip. It's ridiculous.
Don't even tell David. Just play the clip.
Okay, fine. Let me put the volume up. There we go.
I hate second place, but I know the mistakes that I made. Well, Cap, I didn't want to talk to you and like the whole team, man. Well, you're with me for my last Olympic trials. You've been there for me, but as of right now, I just want to let you know, man, that for this camp, dude, I'm getting rid of specific coaches, man. Much you included, dude. Sometimes you're too close to somebody and people just get too comfortable.
The goal has always been the same, for you to be the greatest combat athlete of all time. And to me, that was a dream come true.
This is why this man is the GOAT coach, the most
Wait, hold on. Can we pause for a
unselfish
second?
human.
The guy on a UFC Countdown fired his head coach.
How short is he?
4-1.
Dude, Chael Sonnen. Chael Sonnen.
Or what? Hold on a second. How fucking he's a little person.
He is.
I had no idea.
He's as tall as Jermaine Dupri,
He's
baby.
gonna fight that.
CeeLo Dupree.
CeeLo Dupree.
Jesus Christ.
Dude,
Holy
Chael
shit.
Sonnen tweeted something, and he was like, Henry should never fire the only guy that's shorter than him. I'm like, damn.
But bro, this is kind of wild. On a UFC
Should let
Countdown,
me-
not even behind the scenes, he fires his head coach since the very beginning. Not
Dude.
like just on camera.
Look at that. Okay, that picture, that face,
He
sums it up.
He knows he's on camera. He's not trying to like.
This is the first time Henry has ever put his hands on his shoulder. This guy's shorter than him, and he gets to look down at him. I didn't know how short he was.
That's his coach, bro.
Holy shit!
So what do you think about firing a coach on camera?
And
like that?
all the comments, like Henry really canned his coach on a camera for the countdown. Cejudo, strictly business. And the funny part is that also Cejudo brings his brother as his head coach. So now his brother is his head coach.
Wait, what's the point of firing his coach again?
He just wants, he talks about it more. He's just telling his whole team, like, I just want to keep the team tight and smaller. I think there's too many voices. I'm like, all right. Then,
but isn't this guy's voice the one that got you those belts and those?
Bro, from the Olympic very beginning.
Shouldn't you have removed the other people than him? What, maybe just you and him? I don't know.
And then a doom like that, bro?
On camera, on the UFC Countdown.
Dude,
no
how could
private
you make that guy feel any smaller than he actually is? Like, that's so fucked up. It's so tiny. I had no idea. That's crazy. I've seen this guy on camera multiple times. Has he always been this small?
Yo, this should be the headline.
And he be talking shit.
Is this guy that short?
Because remember he was talking shit to like Izzy. Because I remember Izzy got mad at him when they were fighting, when he was coaching, when Eric was coaching Costa. And they started talking to each other, and he was like doing this to him. And I'm like, dude, if you're that tall, you can't talk that kind of mess to Izzy.
For real.
You can't talk no kind of shit like that.
Dude. His glasses are the best.
But also, just
I don't like the glasses
like
at all.
But just him fake smiling, like, yeah, I agree with you. Look at that fake smile.
Yeah.
That's like, I'm gonna fucking punch you after this.
Yeah.
It looks like he's getting cucked out, and we're all watching it.
So he's definitely like 4'10", 4'11". I just can't.
my God.
This guy can't get over it. Dude.
He's so little.
He's like a little mini Kit Kat.
Dude, I think you'll be shot by Bruno Mars. That dude is like the same height as Eric.
No way.
Yes, he is.
Is that how he moves so well?
Dude, low center of gravity.
Wow, dude, you're so cute.
Dude, yeah, it's wild.
I mean, look.
What do you think, though, honestly? Like, do you think that, what kind of move is that?
I don't know. Maybe I should just call up my mom and tell her to cut her out of my life right now.
On the podcast.
Hey, man, I'm trying to simplify my life, and there's too many voices, so fuck off, Mom.
You and Dad are gone.
Yeah, you and Dad, get the fuck out of my life. And then I just hang up. That's kind of weird.
How do you feel about that? Like, if someone just...
And I also don't like him putting his hand on his shoulder like that.
Yeah.
It's his first time he can do it, though, like you said.
It's
okay.
It's so disrespectful.
To be fair, right?
What do you
If this
think?
guy, if he's been fucking around on his job, he's become a bad coach and he's become a bad dude in his circle, you still don't fucking fire him on UFC Countdown, brother.
You do that.
Countdown is very calculated.
Because also for UFC Countdown, it's like we want to see training footage. We want to see all the cool shit. We don't want to see a guy lose his job.
Yeah, you gotta.
Like that's fucking. It made me feel very uncomfortable.
Cejudo calls his accountant on Countdown. I'm getting a new CPA.
Yeah.
They're just not managing my money.
Just everybody did.
Just fire it.
His
like-
daughter. Hey, I need a new daughter. Get the fuck out of here, man.
And he's fighting Merab, bro. Merab is
That's
very
no
good.
joke, yeah.
I still think he lost to Jose Aldo.
Wow, dude.
I think
Resentment.
Merab 2.0 is gonna fucking.
Rob is probably one of the ugliest people in the division. he's fucking hideous, dude.
He's scary looking.
He looks like a troll.
Yeah, he looks like a troll. Yeah,
100%.
from Harry Potter, like those guys.
Yes.
Guys that run the bank.
Remember Leprechaun?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
movie?
He looks like.
Kind of.
It's the nose.
A little bit.
It's
dude.
the nose.
It's the nose.
It's the nose.
Yeah, he's so funny though.
Yeah, he's great. He said he's gonna hire Coach Eric. That's what he said.
Oh, that is right. Okay, guys. Sean Strickland in the news post DDP fight. This guy has been just beating up people in the gym, but not any people, influencers. So the one that popped off was him fighting Sneako. If you guys don't know who Sneako is a blew up on the internet during the pandemic, during the Red Pill movement. Now he's kind of left that world, and he's more of a like Islam, Rumble.com, like I guess live streamer now.
And he's Filipino.
Yeah, he's half black, half white, so he's Filipino or Puerto Rican. We don't know.
What? So? Oh
Turn that
no!
off, go ahead.
Oh no!
So Sneako is
Nah, go back to the beginning. I want to see how it plays.
Oh, he's pretty nice.
yeah. So I will say Sneako, asked for this, and he kind of does this. Like he did this with 265-pound Bradley Martin.
Did you see that clip?
You saw the Bradley Martin, right?
Bradley Martin
Sneako.
punching that
Yeah, I
dude?
played it here.
Oh, Bradley Martin punched this guy?
Yeah, he
Him and-
punched him hella hard.
Him and Sneako sparred at Zoo. What is it called? Zoo Culture or whatever. The gym.
Hey, he doesn't look bad. I mean, for somebody, maybe he just started.
No, he just started. He's also Sneako's also the guy that's been talking mad shit with Mikey Museki.
He's the Mikey Musumeci guy.
Guy that Mikey keeps fucking calling out because he keeps bullying him.
Oh,
so Sean's just playing around.
what the fuck? How come they didn't put 2 and 2 together?
Dude, it's Sneako. Sneako's, I mean, that's why he's kind of blown up. He sees the opportunity.
Oh, so he's doing this. He knows what he's doing to get some views.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't look terrible. He got his rear hand up. Look at that cross.
I'm getting nervous. Just getting ready for it.
Yeah, this is making me sweat a little bit.
We're gonna see when it starts to change.
See, just tapping, having fun, giving a little bit to Sneako.
You're a very tough influencer.
3 minutes left, so.
Dude, Sean Strickland is a wild man.
You're about to get hurt. No, you're good.
You know, honestly, I'm doing this. I'm going for KO.
This guy is.
I'm not letting Sean,
Yeah.
dude, I'm going to go for KO right off the bat. I'm going to go swing.
But if you don't knock him out, you're dead.
Yeah, exactly, but I'm going to die anyway.
Nah,
You'll see what happens.
So he lets him hit him for a while.
He lets him, for the 5-minute round, he lets him go the whole time. And then, this is it.
I want to enjoy this a little bit longer. Let that right hand go, Steve.
We're here for the minute. Here's the minute bell. Here's where it comes.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh, they're throwing a towel.
Towel. And he doesn't give a fuck.
Jesus.
Did you hear that? Jesus.
So he's trying to big brother him.
Oh.
But this is
He's spamming it. He's
Forrest
spamming
Griffin comes in.
That's too much. That's too much. That's a little
Forrest Griffin did not want to see
Forrest
that.
Griffin's like, I'm the head of the PI. I can't have a kid die in here.
Yeah.
You didn't fall down. That's good graphics and heavy shots, man.
God damn.
So,
No.
I will say this. Bradley Martin knocked out Sneako. Sean Strickland couldn't do it.
Oh wait, Bradley Martin knocked out.
Knocked out Sneako.
For what?
Just when they were sparred in the gym. They just straight up
really?
sparred. Just like this.
David wants in on this.
No, I do
he
not
did.
want that at all.
Sneako, David's coming for you, and he's going to be on Ramadan hour.
Yeah, dude, let's do it.
He won't be eating.
So,
I mean, that's pretty horrendous.
yeah. Michael Bisping had a really interesting take on this.
What did
I
he
wouldn't say
say?
interesting. I would just say he's like, what the fuck, Sean? He goes like, look, Michael Bisping's like, I like the idea of this. He's like, look, if I was fighting Sneako, what Sean was doing for the first 4 minutes, I would do the same thing, you know? Put some of these guys down, let them know what's up. But dude, it's like, he probably shouldn't be going full bombs on the kid's head. He
Yeah.
said, like, if you really want to like shut someone
Body
up,
shots.
body shot, let them go on their knee, let them puke, let them feel it.
Just out-tech him.
Yeah, or just make them feel
just
inferior.
out-tech 'em.
If you really want to like, but he's like, dude, the headshots were kind of wild.
Because you knew he was like, what? Let's be fair. I was like 85%.
Yeah.
Full shots to that, like big fucking hooks. And
Mike was
it
saying even in sparring that doesn't even happen with professional fighters.
Yeah,
no
and-
one goes crazy like that.
And also too is like, he's so much bigger than him. I don't really like that. He's being a bully a little bit.
I mean, they're kind of the same size.
Weight wise, come on, brother. Height wise,
Same size, man. If a Sneako over here,
bro. How much you think Sneako weighs?
Sneako weighs about a 165, 175,
How much you think Sean Strickland weighs?
195.
Brother.
but hey, teach this guy about weight.
That motherfucker, he looked 200 in this picture.
Hey,
that belly is
That belly's
filled.
flabby. It's a little flabby.
Hey,
Not even flabby.
Hey, brother, you don't understand science, brother.
This guy want to beat up small guys, dude.
No. This is different science, brother. They're same
Height different.
Same height, brother. But if he has a little more rice, brother, he's fine, brother. Don't worry. It's okay. I mean, I will say this though, man.
Sneako tough, huh?
Yeah, he's tough.
He took it, man.
He took that shit.
I mean,
He took it and made millions of dollars on Rumble.
Yeah,
this guy definitely trains though. The Sneako kid.
He just started. There's been clips of him.
He's gonna be good.
I think he wants to get into influencer boxing. I think he does want to fight Mikey.
He actually
Mikey
didn't look.
Musumeci?
The Sneako guy didn't look bad.
Nah.
I mean, I know a lot of people like he's not a boxer. Yeah, but somebody who just started, that's pretty fucking good.
And you're sparring against Sean Strickland. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and he had great shot selection too. He was going to the body, going to the head. I think he might be pretty good in like
He has a
year.
great jab to the body.
Yeah.
You don't see that very often.
In a year, he'd probably be pretty good.
All right, let's continue the Sean Strickland
Again?
talking shit to people tour. This one's a little different.
What just happened with Machine Gun Kelly? What happened?
Easy to find, vampire man.
Hey, you cool off him or what? You're cool,
Say what?
you're cool off him?
Hey, I got your back, Sean. Don't trip. I got your back.
I'm pretty sure Machine Gun Kelly just saw his life flash before his eyes.
Bro, he was like, he came and smiled like the whole, like, hey, I'm a fan. And then Sean just went off on his clothes.
I mean, of course, you're not gonna want to bring somebody like Machine Gun Kelly in front of Sean Strickland.
And then Sean was in shock when he looked up and found out that this man was married to Megan Fox. He says, "How?
Yeah,
how? It's a
No
vampire."
way, that's what he said?
Yeah.
Everyone everyone in the MMA world kind of has their chance to be mean to Machine Gun Kelly. It seems like
you know,
no one really likes that guy. Huh?
Machine Gun Kelly though, very talented. Like I gotta say that whole beef between him and M, his fucking diss track was actually really fucking good. I mean, I think M slaughtered him, but it was still really fucking good. Machine Gun Kelly, talented dude. Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
Machine Kelly.
Can I get a rice cracker or something, guys?
He's fading quick before the picks.
Continuing on to the Sean Strickland
What is going on? Why is
fights
he picking
everywhere.
fights with everybody?
So if you guys know who Bryce Hall is a TikToker who fought Austin McBroom on YouTube and got on some kind of like influencer card, got destroyed. But Bryce Hall can fight. He was on a BKFC fight with a real boxer and knocked that guy out.
He won.
He's a good boxer. You should check out.
Oh,
Bryce Hall.
I saw. He BKFC.
Yes.
And that guy hurt his shoulder. The other fighter.
Yes, but Bryce, I thought he looked good. Just for he looked like he can fight. So they went back and forth, and here's where I think people are like, "Is Sean okay?" So he says, "Y'all want to see a dead body? God, this is the only thing I've ever wanted. Please, please, I never asked you for anything. Please." So he messaged Bryce Mitchell, "Me and you this week. I'll give you a location. You can bring a GoPro or something. Just me and you. I'm tired of this gym BS. You ready to be a man for the first time in your life?"
Wait, the Brian is calling him out? I'm sorry, not Brian. Bryce is calling Sean Strickland out?
Yeah, so what happened was Bryce saw the Sneako clip, and Bryce said, "Bro, what the fuck? Why is Sean, this is a spar. Why are you beating up on a guy that can't box? Like, he doesn't
And then Sneako's
box."
like, I'm standing right here.
I can box. I have a
So
good
Bryce
jab.
was like, "Look, I'll probably get cracked by Sean, but I will spar you, Sean, in a gym, and I will also crack you. You will kill me in MMA, but I will crack you in a spar session." And then Sean responded, "I was like, I'm so sorry."
I don't think this guy, Bryce, knows what he's going into, because I think like the hard part for some of these young people, right, is that, you know, for him, he's in the BKFC match, right? And then look, let's be honest, he won that by a fluke because the other guy got injured and he was bigger.
Yeah.
So not to take away from him, that's pretty fucking amazing.
It is. I would say it is.
But
actually.
let's put things into perspective here, right?
We're calling a buck.
You're going to go into a non-sanctioned fight with Sean Strickland? Are you out of your fucking mind? Like, are you insane? And if he wants to agree to those terms, and yeah, what's up, baby?
He's awake.
He woke up. We just fed his soul.
Hey, man, I can't have no blood go to my dick. I'll pass out. God damn. But are you insane?
Yeah.
Also, too, you have to understand something. Like, for him, he did the influencer boxing and the other thing. Sean Strickland is not somebody you want to fuck with, right?
That's one guy that, it's a little scary with him.
Boxers have trouble with Sean Strickland. Are you insane? You've been training, what, maybe 2 years? I mean, he looks fit as fuck, which is great. But we all know when it comes to fighting, how much do muscles really mean? Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Get your fucking ass out of your head. Allow Sean Strickland.
Get your ass out of your head.
Yeah, dude.
Did someone say ass out of their head?
Yeah, dude. Get your hey, let me tell you something. Yo, Paige Van Zandt, girl, hey, let me sleep on them cakes real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Because he's about to pass
Rest
out.
my head, baby.
Let me rest my head in them cakes so I can just take a quick nap and do nothing sexual.
Because I'm tired.
Yeah, simply just because I'm tired. That's all.
Just an innocent rest in my head.
Promise you don't fart. Sean CTE Strickland is mad that I haven't sparred him in boxing yet. To be honest, yes, you would hurt me if you were doing MMA, which we're not. But if we were only use our hand, there's nothing impressive. Ooh,
See, this is just so lame too, because this is just internet stuff.
But then it's like, why does Sean? He bites on all this stuff.
I think
that's
Sean
the
just
problem.
wants to hurt people.
But that's the thing is Sean is like I feel like he's really about this life, right?
I believe it. Yeah.
I feel like this Bryce Hall thing too is like, I don't know, just be careful with what you wish for.
And I don't think Bryce, you know, if he's trying to do the social media thing where he does this and he doesn't fight him, if you cross any type of path with him, Sean's going to attack you.
He's going to try to fight you.
There is no, well, I'll sue the shit. You think Sean gives a fuck? Sean's been broke his whole life, dude.
Yeah.
He does not care about losing that shit. So if you cross paths with him at any given moment and you have no bodyguard, he's going to elbow your face into a fucking oblivion. Like, I don't think they understand. It's like you could poke other people and it's going to be a verbal exchange. With Sean Strickland, it's not going to be a verbal exchange. He was willing to risk his title fight with Dricus Duplessis if he spoke about his father again. He said he would he would ruin the whole thing, and he was not kidding. He
go to
does
jail.
not care.
Yeah.
But now I think we're going to see a trend of all these other social media guys doing the same thing. Like the new cool, fun thing is to poke the bear that is Sean Strickland and be like, I'll fight you, pussy, you know?
And he will do it, too, just because he enjoys it.
And guys, the tour does not stop there.
Oh, don't tell me.
We have a Jake Paul offering Sean Strickland $1 million. He also saw the Sneako thing, was like, Sean Strickland, you're embarrassing for trying to stop Sneako like that. You were able to drop someone with no experience while going all out. You're a horrid boxer that only picks on inexperienced people. I'll fly you to Puerto Rico so we can fight on camera.
Let's do it.
Yeah, something like that. So he said he'll fly him out, and if you win, something. If he wins, he gets the money. But if Jake wins, he's got to tattoo Better Sports app on his body.
That's funny. Dude, Jake Paul's really
See, that's how you call people out.
You may not like him, but he's very good at, he gets how to promote a fight now.
And that's how you call people out. You don't do it the way Bryce Hall's doing it.
Yeah,
This is how you do it.
Yeah,
you
this
know?
is funny. This is
and
funny.
look, Jake Paul, big boy, dude. Dude, I saw this fool pull weight recently. This motherfucker's strong as shit, dog.
Okay, real question.
Strong.
Real boxing match, proper camp, Sean Strickland, Jake Paul.
I would
A little different.
I would choose Sean Strickland because of his endurance and cardio. I think Jake Paul, like we've seen him in every fight, he gets hella tired. Past like the 4th and 5th round, he gets exhausted. Sean Strickland's just going to keep walking forward, and he's going to piece him up. And it's also within Sean Strickland's realm. So I don't see Jake Paul winning that. Even in a little bit, even in the slightest.
Yeah. So Sean responded to this. He actually, like, I'm not going to play it here. You can watch it later, but he did a whole video in like a robe. Sean just sat in a robe with a coffee on a camera and just like, dude, I'm not going to fight. You know I can't because I'm with the UFC.
Oh, that's right, huh?
Yeah, he did that whole thing. It was like, but if you want to meet in the gym, let's go for free. I'll do it for free. So I was like, Jake, we should just do it.
Balls in your court now.
Yeah, balls in your court.
So I don't care about them. Let's just do it for fun.
Let's just do it for fun. I think he's just down to scrap. So it's like,
I think he's hungry for a fight.
He's really about
Can we
it.
get this guy a fight?
But that's just who he is, man. Like, I just think at his core, and that's why people gravitate towards him. Because he's really about that action. He really will stab you in the neck if you mention his dad.
this fool went up to fucking Machine Gun Kelly and called him a gay vampire. That's so,
fucking weirdo. Just,
why are you dressed like that, you vampire?
That's so fucking.
Hey, what do you?
But he's like, I'm just a big fan, but all right.
If we get introduced to Sean Strickland, do you think he'll just rip on us?
100%.
What do you think? What do you would say about it?
I was like, we should get Sean here, but I'm like, bro, he's just gonna shun us for being Asian.
But you know what sucks though for me? It's like now that I know his weakness, I can't
use it.
Use it.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, look at you, you fucking beta little gooky ass COVID boy. I was like, your dad touched you. Be quiet.
Yeah.
You know,
I thought we were having fun.
That's not funny, dude. You can't talk about trauma. Hey, I've grown up Asian my whole life. That's
I've grown up a gook my whole life.
Yeah.
I think you should be able to talk about a little trauma.
Yeah.
You know what I
Well, that's
mean?
what I'm saying. Like I said, we now found out that he draws the line at talking shit, but there is, like I've always said, there's no line.
Yeah.
You can't start it if you can't finish it.
I kind of agree with that.
Well, the Sean Strickland. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
David's
I was like,
what
yo, what is going on, dude?
What are the fights?
So we'll do the fights really quick, but I just want to show this highlight. There's this guy.
Going about this business here.
Oh, Ben Whitaker?
Ben Whitaker.
Into the body.
Hey!
Bro,
Hey!
love this dude. Twitter can't even handle
Hey,
this guy.
find a
right now.
720p version again, please. Jesus Christ. Woo! Oh! Up!
No, this is how Nick spars us right here.
I wish.
Nick, walk me through this. Is this the future of fight of the boxing game? Olympic silver medalist?
Oh, this guy's Olympic silver medalist?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
guy's just-
beautiful.
He's bringing it over.
He's just too skilled.
Dude, this
He's
is
too saucy.
this is how Pete used to fight in college.
No way, man. No way. I can't do any of that shit.
Ring girls.
With his dad filming pussy in the back.
You guys know Augustus Emmanuel?
Yep.
Augustus.
Little Prince Nassim.
Oh, yeah.
Augustus Emmanuel did shit like this all the time.
Augustus Emmanuel was like, they called him like the drunken boxer.
Yep.
Because he would dance box. And if you pull up a clip of Augustus Emmanuel, you'll
Very
see
similar.
him.
Oh, wow.
Similar, but like on a different level. Like with his own little swag to it. Like he really was dancing. Like,
Kind of like
Yeah.
Prince Nassim in a way.
yeah, but just different.
Yeah.
Different. Oof. This guy's
You know what's so
beast.
fucking nuts about this? I feel like when people watch boxers like this, they immediately go, I want to fight like that. But you have to understand, he was an Olympic silver medalist.
Yeah.
His fundamentals are good.
Yeah.
And so you don't get to do that without having great fundamentals.
It's like when you watch Lomachenko fight.
Yeah.
He's pulling off like boxing drills in the middle of a pro level fight for a world championship. But the reason why is because you look at his record. How many amateur fights did you have?
billion.
400?
A billion.
Okay. You're 401?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
That's an insane
Oh, okay.
record.
My bad. Yeah. That's why you're still good at boxing.
You did ballet for 2 years, which is so odd.
Yeah, if I put my hands down, one punch, I'm on the mat.
Exactly. That shit was fucking nuts, though.
That was sick.
That was beautiful.
He's sick. So watch out for Ben Whitaker.
You think that style carries on, or do you think he adjusts as he fights higher level competition?
I think.
Oh, he's going to adjust.
Yeah.
You only do that after you're feeling the fight, and then you know, oh, you're not on my level.
Yeah.
This is different.
When you got him in the Matrix, you're like, oh, okay. I see everything coming.
Yeah.
Shout out to the fucking. We forgot to talk about the guy that looks exactly like fucking Lionheart.
Oh, bro.
Twins?
Dude. That shit was amazing, though.
That was insane. I saw the video and I was like, holy shit, Anthony Smith looks great. Yeah. I remember seeing the clip and I was like, I didn't know he was fighting that night. My God.
It was crazy. They had the same body stature, too.
Yeah.
Long ass arms. Dude, that
same
guy,
tats, kind of.
it's so crazy because, and it only reminded me of that fight because you're seeing somebody else, too, who took the liberty of putting his hands down. Oh, and this guy also has that tactic. He chooses the route of, I want to do these shots where you can't see them, and it's a lot faster. I mean, obviously, there's a give and take in all. Of course, you can get cracked really easy.
But that's high level guy.
Exactly.
You can't pull off in the middle
Look
of
at
a
these
fight.
twins.
Yeah,
bro, those are some vampires.
Bogdan Guskov.
Bogdan.
Dude,
Bro.
they look like twins.
That's crazy.
Whose teeth are real though?
And in their same weight class. Same weight class. Well,
205.
y'all know what happened to his teeth, though.
What happened to his teeth?
Fucking, he got smashed in.
Yeah, that's right.
By the champ.
Oh.
By the former champ, dude.
Jon Jones did that?
Alex Pereira.
Alex Pereira did.
Alex Pereira's coach right now. What's his name?
Glover.
Glover.
That's right.
Glover smashed his teeth.
Oh, shit,
I
didn't
totally
know
forgot
that.
about
Yeah,
that.
you
That's
disrespected his fucking brand new teeth.
God,
His teeth look great though.
Really?
I was talking about Bogdan. I was
Dude.
like, y'all need to get the Anthony Smith money.
Right. If you guys watch that Bogdan fight, man,
He's sick.
I mean, he doesn't look fundamental at all, but you want to talk about a sniper?
Jeez.
Dude, he hit every spot perfectly. Bink, bink, didn't miss a single shot on that last flurry and that last combination. Beautiful.
He's nice.
And he did it to the high chief. Ugh.
All right, guys, let's do some quick UFC
paper. Trying to
298.
do the paper.
Quick picks. We got Volkanovski versus Topuria in our backyard in Anaheim, California.
Hey, I already know who I'm picking.
Let's just start bottom here. Let's see what we've got anything that we
Bet
need
you
to talk
would,
about.
gay boy.
Start at the bottom. All right, love this guy. That's in some kind of Jet Li movie.
He looks like the guy from Brothers Fun. My son.
Justin Jet, brother's son.
Yeah. I can see that.
Okay. Justin Tafa. Let's just shout out to Justin Tafa. I'm gonna pick him. I like him. He's the guy. I actually DM'd him to try to jump on here after he wins. I basically hit up every fighter on this card to be like,
Hey,
can you come on after this fucking...
Hey, brother, Justin Tafa, if you come on here, dude, I'll hook you up with a bunch of food. Don't worry, man. Because I know you be hungry.
Mackenzie Durr
Kiwi?
heading the prelims. Let's go, Mackenzie.
Oh, she's fighting Amanda Lemos?
Yeah, it's kind of scary.
That's
but
a tough fight.
still believe
That's
in
a
Mackenzie.
really tough fight for Mackenzie Dern.
That's a big step up too.
What kind of stacked prelims is
Who
that?
do you think you guys got for that?
Amanda Lemos is a monster, dude.
The striking is what worries me with against Mackenzie.
But do you think she does that crazy shit again, those scraps, or does she just go to jiu-jitsu and win?
Well, it's like if she can get Amanda Lemos there, but Amanda Lemos knows.
takedown defense.
We all know what Mackenzie Dern are going to try to do.
Yeah. I will say this. If
Surf.
Mackenzie Dern has finally decided to put a grappling program into getting into these positions, I would prefer it instead of her throwing a kick and falling on her ass and then getting the submission.
Yeah.
Haymakers, yeah.
And, what we saw in her last fight when she lost was that she once again didn't work on those entries. The entries is all she needs.
Yeah.
That's literally it. She throws hammers, right? I mean, her boxing is okay.
But she can hit you. She can hurt you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She just needs the entry
Yeah.
just to get to the fucking hips. And, you've talked about it too, where that's like the biggest flaw in a lot of these like strictly jiu-jitsu people. You got to figure out the part to get there.
But that's why Cejudo was grabbing them cakes.
Hey, man, let me tell you
Put my
something.
hands on your butt.
He's like, let me lift you again.
Mackenzie, I got some tutorials too. You know what I'm saying? They don't call me the Korean bacon for no reason. I grab them buns. Hey, I'm tired and hungry. Let's go to the
This guy
next
just
one.
naming food he wants to eat.
I heard it hungry.
Hey, Hawaiian rolls.
We got Roman Kopylov versus Anthony Hernandez. I
is a
like
banger,
Roman.
too.
I like Roman.
I go Kopylov, baby.
Dude, Anthony Hernandez, he ruins hype trains, bro.
Yes.
Yeah, but Roman.
But Kopylov he's legit, dude. I'm going Kopylov.
Kopylov is really great all around. Amazing kicks.
He's last minute replacement too.
Oh, is he?
He was supposed to replace the guy who got knocked out by Chimaev in the old promotion.
That guy. He got hurt?
Yeah, Iskarov or something.
Oh, Iskarov.
Askarov.
Oh, Roman. Yeah. Wait, how late is the replacement for Roman?
I think like a couple weeks.
Oh shit! I don't know then.
I don't know then. I don't know.
But this guy seems like he stays ready.
But Kopylov, yeah, he rushes.
Stays ready. He's rushing. Come on. All right. The fight that we didn't know was happening. The coachless Henry Cejudo versus Marab.
The
Vishvali.
The Vishvali.
Don't even try that, dude. Just focus on the first names.
Devash. The
Velashvili.
Hey, this guy's kind of funny though, huh?
I like Marab.
He's funny. Yeah.
He's a fun time.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's gonna win because he's a fun time?
Honestly,
or do you think
after
Triple
what
C
Henry Cejudo did to his coach,
McKenzie? Oh,
yeah, that too. I think I got Marab, bro. I've been really impressed with the pace he's been able to put on some of these guys, like Petrosyan. What he did to Petrosyan really impressed me. I was kind of on the Marab train after that, even though I still do believe Jose Aldo beat him. There's nothing we could do about that anymore. Bygones be bygones.
I'm really concerned about that. Well, now that I saw that Henry Cejudo firing his coach thing, I don't know anymore. I was going originally Henry.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Is that some scatterbrain shit?
Yeah.
Like you see that, you're like, what's going on, man?
You finding an excuse like to why you lost the last fight? Like, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's like when you saw him fight against Aljo, what did you think the reason why he lost that fight was?
He old. That's it.
Or maybe he just like, it looked like he hasn't fought in a while.
Yeah.
That's what it looks
like. He just looked rusty and dusty, dude.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, man. It's not like he looked bad, but he didn't look like he was in it, though.
Just timing-wise, he looked a little off. Like, I felt like he could have been, we've seen him sharper. So maybe this is the fight that he brings it around. But Marab is the pace that he puts. If you're not ready to get in front of that pace, it's just hard to catch up.
Better than Olympian pace, though?
Triple C?
Yeah, but like when you weaponize it in the cage the way Marab has, like we have proof and evidence of that, right?
Yeah.
Like we know Henry Cejudo is a little bit more slick with his setups, the way he gets the takedowns. But Marab is just. We'll see the scrambles.
Do you think he's a better grappler?
We don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Right now, do you think Marab is a better grappler than Henry? MMA grappler?
I think it's gonna X out.
Yeah.
I think they might just box with each other.
Then Henry, hands all day. Karate, baby.
I'm going Henry Cejudo. Who knows?
Oh my god.
Hey man, you know what's crazy? When you don't eat, you just become stupid.
Low blood sugar.
Yeah, Henry. I don't even feel hungry. I think my body's just eating itself. I think I'm in autophagy right now.
Okay, Gary Brecka.
Yeah, look at that.
Autophagy. Okay, so I'm gonna go Henry Cejudo.
I'm going Marab.
All right.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Marab.
You just like going against everything I say, dude.
Nah, dude, I'm going Marab.
I like blue.
You said you were going Marab too.
Huh?
I like turtles.
No, I'm gonna go Henry because
even with the coach firing,
it's only because I have to go for the OG.
Okay.
Right.
True.
That's
respect.
By the way, these last two picks that I just picked, I actually don't know. So it's a coin toss for me.
But this one, you might know. We got our favorite, our mascot of the show, Ian Machado Gary, emphasis on Machado, and then versus Jeff Neal. Jeff Neal hit up my DMs. I want to have you on here and talk. Okay, thank you. Guys, Jeff
Wait,
Neal,
he hit you up?
I hit up anyone here that we.
But who responded? It doesn't matter. Who responded?
No one yet. They've all seen it.
Okay, so it doesn't matter then. We're gonna get no fucking guess.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, pick.
Who you pick, Gilbo?
I'm gonna go with Ian Machado Gary because that guy, I think, is a future champ.
Talk to him.
Future champ.
I think Ian Machado Gary is going to lose this one because he's looking past Jeff Neal. And I think Jeff Neal is not somebody you ever look past. Even in his last fight that he fought, it was competitive as fuck.
He's a dark horse in the division.
Yeah, and I think Jeff Neal is going to put this boy on notice because he's just looking past him. It's not to say that Ian Machado Gary isn't dope as shit, but right now I think we're finding a lot of these young people who are skyrocketing up. They're getting humbled.
That is true.
I think Ian Machado Gary is going to get spanked by that left, and he's going to feel something different when Jeff Neal, the jive turkey, comes in. You know what I mean?
You got that face too.
I'm a jive turkey.
Yeah. Stop, motherfucker.
I'm a jive turkey.
Yep.
What do we know what camp Ian Machado's with? Is he just kind of nomadic right now?
Where was he? He was just training with Charles Oliveira's camp. That was the last fight.
No way.
He's training with
bounces.
Oliveira,
Huh.
the nomad.
Yeah,
Nick,
I think
come on, Nick.
I think I'm gonna go Ian Machado Gary.
Wow.
I want Jeff Neal to. My heart wants Jeff. I want Jeff Neal to win.
Just going everything against. I'm saying okay.
But I think my brain is telling me matchup wise and style wise, it's going to be a hard matchup for Jeff Neal to deal with because Ian Machado Gary is very good. He's
Yeah.
very good.
It's that
He's very.
stand-up.
He's talented. He's so good.
More tools.
Yeah, so I feel like he has a deeper bag, but I feel like Jeff Neal could still beat him. There's ways for him to win this
Absolutely.
fight. Absolutely.
I'm going with my heart, and I'm going Jeff Neal.
I'm going with my brain.
Oh my
Ian.
God.
It's Black History Month, you assholes.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I'm going Jeff Neal, man.
Yeah, dude.
Jeff
What's wrong
Neal.
with you? And it's United States versus Ireland. Come on, we're going United States. It's Black History Month, and that right there is a classic black man.
You know what?
That's a classic.
Just-
That's a classical black man.
Yeah.
The Jive Turkey? I'm going Jeff Neal.
Yeah,
You sold me on that
Jive
point.
turkey.
Look, we all want Jeff Neal to win.
Yeah, and come on the podcast. Thanks, man. All right, Robert Whitaker versus Paulo Juice Costa.
Hey, you know who I'm picking.
Rob Whitaker, bro.
Whitaker
Come on.
all day.
Whitaker all day, but upset by Paulo Costa.
Why? What's he gonna do this time?
I think he's just gonna press try him and just knock
He's
him
gonna drink some wine the day before.
I think-
during the fight.
Yeah.
And
Corner.
when you want to talk about ring rust, this fool hasn't fought since UFC 1. It's been a while. Paulo Costa has ring rust like a motherfucker, and he hasn't looked that great in his last fights. Whitaker, on the hand, up and up, and he just got caught by a stupid little fucking jab. And I think Robert Whitaker is going to piece up Paulo Costa, and he's going to spank the shit out of him.
Guess what Paulo Costa's favorite weapon is? A jab.
Stupid.
The kryptonite of Robert Whitaker.
Stupid.
Obviously, Robert Whitaker is going to starch this guy. Come on, but I'm trying to keep it interesting because we need some middleweights.
I believe in Rob, man. He's still championship material.
All right, this is it.
This is a crazy fight.
Volkanovski
This is an
versus
absolute-
Ilia Topuria. We got the story right now that's being played out is the old man versus the young lion. Does that even play into this at all, David? So
I am going to go with Alexander Volkanovski for the W. Number one, he has the experience. He has the championship rounds.
Yeah.
On top of that, too, Alexander size-wise is way bigger than Ilia Topuria. Ilia loves to utilize big hooks, big shots. It's not going to work on Alex. It's just not. Unless Ilia can push him to the cage, right? And then he could start landing these close shots. Alexander Volkanovski is a master of distance, right? Also, too, remember, he has a new notch in his belt. He's a Dagestani now.
Oh, come on.
You know what I mean?
Come on.
Motherfucker's a Dagestani now.
Yeah, for real.
I think Ilia Topuria is a little bit in over his head fighting Alexander Volkanovski. And I don't think Volkanovski is in a position right now where he feels like he wants to lose at all.
Ooh,
I think he has straight up that chip on his shoulder right now, which is you're basically fighting a champion who's fighting like a contender. And I think Alexander Volkanovski is going to spank Ilya.
Chip with the dip. That's
Yep.
what he says. He
Yep,
wants to
chip with the dick.
chick with the dick.
Yeah, chick with the dick, dude. My type, dude.
All right, Nick, I know your heart's with Volkanovski, but haven't you been logically with Topuria?
A little bit. A little bit.
You still holding it?
No, not really.
Okay, great.
Also, it's interesting to think about how the fight might play out. Like, that's what I really like to do when we're thinking about fights, you know? I feel like if Topuria's hands are his path to victory. Like,
beautiful.
His boxing is so good.
Yeah.
He's really good. He's incredibly skilled. I think in the 145 division, he's probably the most skilled out of his, like, the things that he does in his fights.
Look at that.
The one thing I feel like Volk is going to do very well, which is why he's a champion, is the variety of tactics that he can employ. Like, I feel like whenever Ilia is going to be trying to look to box and land those big shots, Volk's going to he's going to play his footwork, kick a bunch. I feel like if he's going to kickbox when Topuria wants to box.
Yeah.
But, like,
Do you think it's like a 5-rounder unanimous decision, Volk, by just outpointing?
I think it could be that.
I think he could outpace him. I think that's Volk's path to victory. But Topuria is really good, man.
And I always go with the uglier fighter, too.
Yeah. He's too sexy and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not sexy. Did I say sexy? I mean,
relax.
he's
Yeah,
too good
yo,
looking.
Yeah, yo. Chick with dicks, baby.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so you're switching to Volk.
Yeah.
I think
pick.
Volkanovski, I 70-30 Volk. But if Topuria KOs him,
It's a possibility.
I see that very likely, too.
Yeah,
I think that's his path to victory.
I think I've been choosing Topuria with the this whole time, but then, man, like, just thinking about Volk, it's like, that guy's hard to beat. And honestly, I want to go Volk because the Spaniards colonized the Philippines, and I hate that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he's Georgian. He's not even.
Yeah, but come on, he's Spaniard, too.
Yeah,
He's a Spaniard.
He is from Spain.
But I do say that there is something that makes me go 60-40 Topuria, and it's not even the skill level. I think it's the pressure. I feel like Volk does have this pressure as a champion, and it's crazy because of the losses, but like look who he lost to, but still, there's that pressure. It's like, do I want to lose again? And I feel like there's so much pressure on him, and Topuria's like, dude, I'm just coming here to win the belt. I'm super confident, that's it. If I lose, fine, I'll get another shot in a couple years.
Topuria believed that, though. And that's the thing that makes me feel that's another X factor. People are saying, like, oh, he's too cocky, but I'm like, nah, like,
he believes
that's an X factor.
Yeah.
And then
that's
Volk,
a definite X factor.
I do think has pressure on this fight. Pressure on himself.
If there's any, I think the guys who are going to be champs at 145, I see Topuria as one of those guys. He's one of those guys, like, I think he's that good.
I just don't see Ilia Topuria putting Alexander Volkanovski into the positions that he shines at, right? And I think that's going to be Ilia's biggest, like, awakening moment. Like, oh, shit, I can't get him where I need him to be, because that's Alex's thing. Yeah. You will never get me to where you need me to be. Position-wise, Alexander's always the shit.
They do their homework.
Yeah.
Like,
he's smart.
Their game planning is they're putting you in positions where they're not going to succeed. And for Topuria, he's had... His last fight was Josh Emmett. Josh Emmett is by far a killer. We all know this. But when you get some of the more technical, scary guys like Max Holloway, or guys who are a little bit more of a problem with their footwork and how they put their striking together, we haven't really seen Topuria go against those guys.
Yeah.
Maybe the closest thing we saw was like a Jai Herbert. But Jai Herbert is very good. And he got KO'd like 3 different times in that fucking fight.
Yeah.
And he still came back.
Somehow.
So it's like, we've seen Topuria hurt. We've seen the dog in him, and we know he's game and he's ready. So I don't expect Topuria to be taking a back step and like cowering against Alexander. I feel like this is going to be a hard fight for Alexander the whole time.
Yeah.
5 rounds. He has to fight a very good, perfect fight.
5-round decision.
But I still expect Volkanovski to win.
Wow, official pick.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, there you guys have it. We got 2 for Volk. I was Volk, and I switched back to 64 to Topuria. I don't know why this guy feels like a star to me.
Bro, he is a star. He's a fucking star, bro.
He's a star as long as Alexander Volkanovski allows him to be.
Ooh, let's get this guy a banana quick.
If there's a time to dethrone Alex, it's right now. This is the time.
That's what I'm saying. It's the pressure to me. It's the pressure.
Alexander Volkanovski is going to spank Ilia Topuria. Max Holloway is going to pull the upset and beat the cross-eyed guy.
Bro, all right, we're ending this show.
Hold on.
You like that take? I like that take. What else?
After he beats up cross-eyed Gaethje, he is going to fight for
Amanda Nunes. Oh,
Valder Nunes. He's going to fight
Vanderlei Nunes
for the belt again.
Yeah.
And then after that, he's going to win. Max is going to win, and they're going to rematch one more time, right?
Yeah.
And then Max is going to win again.
Ooh.
And then they're both going to retire on the same fight.
Wow.
But they're both going to punch each other, explosion, retire, no one wins.
It's going to be just like Carl Weathers and fucking Sylvester Stallone.
R.I.P. Carl. R.I.P. Guys, that was our show.
David, hold on.
Oh.
Thank you.
This show is sponsored by Nuts.
Let's reshoot this whole podcast again.
Guys, that's our podcast. That's David. That's Nick. I'm Gilbert. Make sure you follow us at OS Media. Make sure you comment down below on who you think will win at UFC 298 in the main event. Volkanovski versus Topuria.
Locking your picks now.
Lock it in. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. And please help me spam all these fighters on this card. I've been hitting up everyone on Instagram, and we need them here. We love you. The Casuals. Peace.
Or eat next time.